To get started with Illustrator CC, in this video we'll get a general view of the different parts of the application and see the basic tools and panels. The workspace is made of an open document that you see here. The menu is above, the application bar in the corner, the tools panel in the left, and finally we have these docs panels like the properties panel on the right. Illustrator CC gives you the possibility to organize the workspace to have things you use all the time easily accessible, or maybe to show more of the artwork you are working on and fewer tools and panels. In the Tools panel on the left, you have the tools you can use to create and edit your artwork. Some of the tools have a little arrow in the corner, which means there are more tools you can choose from. For example, I click and hold the paintbrush tool to show more tools I can choose from. Then I click to select the blob brush tool. The menu of tools now is hidden and the blob brush tool is selected. Now come over to the top of the Tools panel and click to select the Selection tool. This is a tool you will use a lot to do things like select and move contents. Now I click on this circle and notice that all its properties are shown in the Properties panel to the right of the document. So you can see the options available for the content I select, like its position and size, or the appearance properties like the fill, color, or stroke. Now let's change the color of this circle. So if I click on the fill color, a panel is showing, giving you many colors to choose from, so I select the blue color to fill it with. You can now press escape to hide the color panel. You can also see some quick actions down here. These options change depending on what's selected. You can even click on the word stroke to see more options. You can then click away from the panel to hide it. Now the Properties panel is docked on the right side over here with few other panels called the Layers and Libraries panels. If you want to see the layers or how the content of the documents is ordered, for instance, you can click the Layers panel tab at the top to show the Layers panel. Click on the Properties panel tab to show the Properties panel again. If you find you need more space in the Documents window to work on your document, you can click on the arrow at the top of the Docs panels to collapse them. This will give you a little more space to work. To show the panels again, you can click on the panel name to show the panel. Then click on the tab or panel name to collapse it. Or you can click on the arrow of the top of the Docs panels again to show them all. In fact, there are a lot of panels in Illustrator CC for you to explore. Each contains different options. You can open them from the window menu up here. Any panel that has a check mark is already opened. Now let's open another panel. I choose Pathfinder to open a line panel group. Panel group is showing, in this case 3 panels. Each panel has a separate tab. This group is called free floating because it's not docked. You can easily move them around by dragging the title bar at the top. You can also dock one or more of these panels on the right with the other docked panels. Drag the Pathfinder panel by the tab onto the panel type names docked on the right. When a blue highlight appears in the Properties panel group here, release the mouse button. The panel is now added to the group. Click the X in the corner to close the remaining panels left in the group. Sometimes, after you open, close, or rearrange a lot of these panels, you maybe want to reset them to their original locations. To do this, you can reset the entire workspace. In the application bar above the document, click Essentials and choose Reset Essentials to put all of the panels back to their default locations. If you see something else chosen in this menu, choose Essentials first and then choose Reset Essentials. Finally, as you are finished working on this document, you can close it by coming up to the menu bar and choosing File, Close. Now that you have seen how to manage panels in Illustrator CC Workspace, you will be able to more easily organize panels in a way that fits your working style.